type of product. Don't you guys? Oh. All right. Scoop Scooby Doo bop bop. Oh man. How I ever do it, I don't know. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. All right, well, it's coffee time, I think. Okay. So I think it is coffee time. I think it's coffee time. Oh, you know what? I gotta fix this. I always run into the same issue. I do this every time. Oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, nope, that's wrong. That's not at all what I was trying to do. Flip that, mirror that. There we go. Now we got the right to left-handed. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. For some reason, I got some energy today. I don't know why. I'm kind of ready to go. I feel good, Roll. I feel good. Jaywalk, don't lose your subscription, my friend. You will regret it. As we are going right now, I'm just cleaning up, and I got to set up my Alpha X30. Got to get that done. So, who do we got here? Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. I got this. Let's see here. No, I don't know any of those people. It said invite another guest to go live, but when I did that, there was like all these random people. XFs. Hold on, man. Let me get your comments a little bigger here. Okay, I see it now. J1, don't lose your subscription. Sorry if you missed that. I missed that. Sorry, my bad. Just a heads up, because your team logo is disappearing and you don't want to lose it. Well, you might want to lose it. It's okay if you do, honestly. But you might not want it to be lost because you might want to be in on the giveaway coming up at the end of the month. That's up to you. Let's see. I don't see no comments here. I know there's comments. Live chat. Okay, no one's talking on YouTube. That's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, have a question on putting new strings on solution. What's your thoughts on the Vex 99 waxless? I have no thoughts on that, actually. I've never heard of that, so can't help you. I just call gas strings and they do it, so I don't know. Well, I'm glad you're happy, Patty. That's a good thing, It's good that you're happy. There's nothing wrong with that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, every comment counts. You know what I mean? Like the thing is, you're happy, and that's a good thing. But you also got to remember, what's up, Team BHP? Brandon, how you doing? James, Slim Pickens, howdy. How's everybody doing? Man, YouTube's on fire on the lives lately, man. 100 plus people. It's insane. It's insane. I'm doing good, Mason. Thanks for asking. I came over here to work on some videos. 2 videos that are going to be. I'm probably going to yell that, but I chose to pick a couple hot topics to talk about, and it's probably a bad idea. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I'm going to do it anyway because you know what? I'm sick and tired of not doing the things I really want to do because I'm worried I'm going to lose a sponsor or something. I just figured, I'm going to do whatever I want. If they want to walk, let them walk. Doesn't matter to me. I just want to be able to speak the truth, and I want you guys, to question the things I question, right? So I decided I was going to do a couple interesting conversation pieces, so we'll see how it goes. I like doing the hot topics myself. Yes, I think it's very fun. The heck is this? I don't know what that is. That's when you guys are calling me. I almost choked. Sorry. Yeah, I kind of like rocking the boat roller. I lately I feel a little bit more like no one ever talks about important comments, and I think it's weird. Like, do we like the point? Like the one I did about the celebrities was like, hey, do you really buy a bow because a celebrity buys it? And 99% of you said no, right? And that's the thing. So I'm like, okay, so I just created another one. It says, all right, so if we if we don't need celebrities to tell us how to buy a bow, then why are we putting money into that, right? As a community, why is our companies that we hire, Matthews, Hoyt, to buy bows from, why are they putting all this money into that? Put the money into school programs like NAS. Put the money into getting to pro shops. Let pro shops get cooler stuff in their shops so people come in and are excited. You know, we need to build this community in a positive way, and we can't do it by just blowing hundreds of thousands of dollars to a couple people just because we think that they're selling all this product for us. But the truth is, they're not, and that's my point. We can't be wasting marketing money on that. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. Put the money in NAS programs, kid programs. Put it into a pro shop. You walk into a pro shop, maybe they have some cool stuff that makes kids excited, like, you know, like the big shot targets, they had those, like, you know, digital target systems, you know, maybe stuff like that. I don't know, maybe brought to you by Easton or brought to you by, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so many more things you can do. Mason, target archery is another one I talk about, and I don't say it in a bad way, because I do think target archery has its place for sure in the industry, and it's a great thing. My concern with target archery is more along the lines of, is it really what's driving sales? Do people care about that, and is that driving sales? And I think the answer is no. And I think the answer is no also on celebrities, because if I'm being honest with you guys, before I even started BowHunterPlanet, and to this day, I could ask any friend I have, do you know who Levi Morgan is? They would say no. I could ask any coworker I have, do you know who Michael Waddell is? 99% of them would say no. So those are the people you're trying to get, though. That's my point. We're trying to get new archers, right? We're trying to get new business, not old. We don't need old. You guys are already buying bows. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, you guys aren't the market no more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, programs to get people into hunting. I don't know what this is, man. Why does this number keep calling me? Why does it say remind? What's that? Anybody ever heard of that? Remind? The hell is this? Anyway, whatever. Any news on Matthews introducing the, so yeah, right. We'll see, Tim. We'll see if our video pushes him a little bit. You know, I'm going to push him again at the Total Archery Challenge when I go this year. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. Hunter safety for kids and people, absolutely. I do have some recurves. I don't have any right this. Well, actually, they're in a different spot. We can move in a minute to look at them, but the glue, I'll be at the Michigan one 100% for sure. I was told by Botalk they're going, some of those guys like Reagan and them are going to the Pennsylvania ones. I thought maybe of trying to stop in there for a day, but we'll see, you know. Anyway, I had a good conversation with Hoyt today. I called them and I was talking about target archery. I'm interested in a target bow. So Hoyt's really cool to me. They'll give me one at like a discount, you know, and I'm sure Matthews would too if I ask him. But I really don't know what to get because I don't know anything about target. But I thought maybe I should learn a little bit. Maybe I should buy one and practice a little bit and try it, right? I mean, who cares? And actually, Travis inspired me. The video I just did on YouTube, one of the kids we have who's coming up here, he's trying to do target archery. It's one of the things he really wants to do. And so he kind of inspired me. I'm like, man, this kid's out shooting me. I gotta start shooting a little better. But I like to try a target, you know, and see, just to have fun. I'll let you know for sure, Joe, if I end up going. What do you have for me, Brian? Or is you talking to me on there? Pro Comp Elite. I'll check that one out. So, you know, like I said, guys, those things we talked about, the things I just talked about a little bit ago, they're controversial, and they're more controversial to bug somebody. Like, it might bother somebody in the industry who shoots a Matthews, and they might call Matthews and be like, oh, you should be working with these guys, are assholes. You know what I mean? So that's the scary part about it. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think they're going to do that, you know, because realistically, I don't get that much from these companies, to be honest. So it's not like I'm some huge like payment or something, right? So, why we're based out of Michigan. Absolutely, Brandon, 100% accurate right there in that comment. To get the younger generation out, as parents don't hunt or shoot archery, absolutely. That's exactly how it happens, Brandon. What you just said about how you got into it. That's exactly how it happens. My brother got me into it. My dad and my brother are both hunters, so that worked out really well. But I don't know. I took a liking to archery a little bit more than them, and I don't know what it was. It was something about it I really enjoyed. Like I can't explain it. Something came over me when I was like 9 years old when I started shooting my first Browning Spike Buck one, which I have. It's possible, Orlando. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm not suggesting nobody buys it because they win with it. I would agree with you. I'm suggesting 98% of people don't do what you did. That's what I'm suggesting. So I think it's a high number of people who do not buy a bow based on somebody winning with it. And be honest, it doesn't matter they won with it because the odds are the one they're winning with is a target bow that they completely revamped to fit their own. But I will also say people like Levi Morgan can win with any bow. So I want to keep that. It's very important to say. Levi Morgan was winning with Matthews, went to Elite One, went back to Matthews One. So you could say the same thing about a Matthews, right? Because he could shoot any Matthews and smoke it. You know what I mean? I bet you he'd use a hunting rig and probably still win those things. Absolutely, Mason. That's a great idea. And I'm not, listen, guys, I'm not suggesting don't sponsor target shooters or don't sponsor celebrities. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying offer them a lot less money. It's like football or basketball or hockey. You have all these people like the NFL, right? Let's think about this just for a second. The NFL pays these people, right? These players, millions and millions and millions of dollars, more money than we can imagine, right? Majority of us can even imagine. It's so much money, it's ridiculous, like hundreds of millions of dollars. But my point is, like, why do we need to do that? Because in doing that, you raise the ticket prices. So for an average family, who's paying for that? That's my point. We're paying for it. So the average family is trying to go to a Lions game or whatever it is, and it's like $300, $400, $500, whatever it is, just so I could pay to watch Mahomes play or Luka Doncic or Cade Cunningham, right? But my point is, you're telling me that if I was to go and they put a cap on this stuff, and I went into an NFL decision makers thing, and I say, listen, we're prepared to give you $10 million a year. That's the cap. You're telling me he's going to say no? If no one else can pay him more than that, he's going to say no. Who's not going to take $10 million a year, $5 million a year to play a sport? So that's all I'm suggesting is you got to move that money around. It could be, Joe. Yeah, you never know. I talked to John the other day. Actually, it was a great conversation. He was on the podcast. John was a really nice guy, guys. He was a really good guy. I mean, I got a lot more respect for him after the conversation. I'm not gonna lie. It was a great conversation. I didn't know he was trying to learn guitar. I actually play guitar myself, which eventually I'll play for you guys. Maybe gonna have to have a lot of tips for that. But yeah, so like it was kind of cool to talk with him and just get his 2 cents on the industry, a little bit offline and a little bit online, right? Because I did talk to him off recording as well. And he thinks a lot like I do on a lot of certain things, I think. And he said that one of the reasons, and he talks about this in the show, but he pulls away a lot from the target side of it because he is more of a person, and I like what John does a little bit different than most because John is like a hands-on person, and he's doing those classes to teach people. I mean, he's making money, but that's fair. I mean, he's providing a service, but also he's at the tack. If you watch him at the tack, he's out there like with people, shooting, talking, getting like it's pretty impressive, honestly. So like for him, I'm down. Like I think he's worth what he's getting paid because like I said, he's really inspiring people, and I think that's important. Some of them are, right? And I don't know, but you got to remember, he's selling products. He's got tons of avenues that he's making money on, right? It's a little bit different than like just one big check from a sponsor type thing. Uh, that's funny, Joe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like he's out there doing that with everybody, right? He's cool like that. That's what I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that conversation. I learned a lot. Let's just say that. All right. So I asked Hoyt if I could swap the color. They said I could not because they'd have to budget a different one. And they just don't have one laying around to swap me. So I might buy one from them at VIP and then just give you guys this one. We'll see at the end of the year. But this is what I need to be shooting for one of my hunts I want to take out. And what I'm actually going to choose to do with this, I think, at this point, could change. But I think I'm going to leave this Trophy Ridge sight on here because it's so lightweight and it still takes advantage of that Picatinny system. So I think I'm just going to leave that on there. And I'm probably going to leave this on too because it's a lightweight rest system. And like I said, I don't plan to shoot tons of arrows out of it, so I'm not worried about the whiskers, weakening or anything. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, need a peep. I'm going to add some sort of nose button system. I don't know what yet. Let's see if this is done a little bit wrong there. I'm going to have to redo that. But anyway, yeah, it looks pretty good, I think, overall. So, yeah, other than that, things are going good. Just, just enjoying life, getting things done. I got so much to do here. I'm trying to get, Rec Broadheads is coming here Friday live. So that's cool. We'll probably do a live together. Matt Taggart's coming. I'm going to push him on the idea of, like, let's hit some metal with your broadheads and see what happens type thing. So we'll see how that goes. This is the Alpha X30. This is going to be one of the bows I try to hunt with this year. This and my RVX2. So these are my two hunters right now I plan to do. So I'm setting both these up to hunt with this year. I'm probably going to, I don't know, I might start the turkey out with that bow and then move to deer hunting to start with this bow, is what I'm thinking. Two-pin sight? Oh, yeah, you know what? What was the two-pin sight I used last year? Oh, it was a black gold. I don't know where that is, though. Where did I put that black gold? Is it over there? No, I don't see it there. Oh, it is there. It is there. Yeah, this is sick right here. So here's some sight options for you. But this is the black gold right here. I actually don't remember the name of this one. I think it's tack something. I don't know. But as you can see, it's right here. So you can see there's two pins in there. Vertical. Kind of cool. That's definitely an option. Looks good. Very good quality for that sight. It's got a lock on the inside. A little different than some we've seen. The lock's there. And then you got your roller. Back and forth there. Oops, sorry. So that's cool. And I'll show you guys something here. I've been really drawn to the Spot Hog lately because of the brightness of that ring. I mean, look at the Spot Hog compared to these others. Is that nuts? I mean, look at that black gold compared to that's crazy, right? See what I'm saying? It's nuts. I like that because I want to get on the housing fast, and I think that's one thing I really like Spot Hog. What I don't like is it's a little bit heavy for what I want. So my goal is to try to find the lightest Spot Hog I can get my hands on. So that's what I was going to start doing. Let's see if I have one here. I have one somewhere. I feel like I already opened it. I'm assuming it's on a bow somewhere. I feel like I already opened it. Where is it? Somewhere here. Oh, this one's smaller. Here's a 2-pin two-pin. Cool. That was Facebook. Trying to fix some issues we've been having over there. We'll see if that works. I was wondering why I said remind, but now I know why. But they're going to call me back tomorrow, which is good. Trying to fix that Instagram stuff. Oh, so terrible. What's up, Hippie Bob? How you doing? All right. Oh, access. Yeah, access site's an option too. I don't think I have a 2-pin access though. I have one here, but it's not a 2-pin. I have another access somewhere. I can't locate it. This one here is the access one here. So, but this is this is a lot going on. But great quality, great quality. Access is made by the company that makes True Ball. Well, it is True Ball, right? So you get some very high quality stuff there, which is cool. Oh, man. It depends what it is, Jake. Maybe. It's possible. I'll check it out. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate that, my friend. Oh, Ken, you missed some really good hot topics we talked about. Stuff's going to get me yelled at for sure. But don't worry, there's videos coming out on the topics. I'm going to leave it to you guys to comment on them. But just a lot of good stuff to chat about. I got you, Archery Gnome. I know where you're going with it. Dang, a UV on the Fast Eddie XL. That's kind of cool. I'd like to see a picture of that, Daniel. Oh, is Botok live tonight? Is he doing Pigman tonight? Is that what he's doing tonight? I'm going to have to watch that. I forgot. I know he was doing something. Oh, it is Monday night, isn't it? Is that his Brews and Beers time frame? I'm going to have to... That's cool. I saw you had that guitar country singer on the other day. That was kind of neat. That was kind of fun. What time was that again? 8:15 or 8 for Botok? It's the only thing I wish you could do, though. I wish I could, one of the cool things about Twitch that they did for gaming is that you could share a feed. So, it would look like I'm live, but it's just me sharing his live feed, right? So people can watch it from my channel as well. That would be awesome if you could do that here, but you can't, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. They're getting better, though, these people. They're figuring out ways to do things. Amplify. That's a good question, Dave. Did you buy it yet? That's the question. Did you already buy it, or you think about buying it? Give me some backdrop here. Are you thinking about buying that bow, or did you already buy it? That's what I want to know. That's cool, Daniel. Yeah, I was talking to Fahug the other day, and they did say they had some interesting things. They actually sent me some housings, too, which is pretty cool. And they did have some new stuff that came out, so they're sending that to me when they can get it. I guess it's really hard to get right now. So I'll have that eventually to show you guys and play with. Oh, I like that, Daniel. Dave's thinking about buying. All right, Dave, so my recommendation would be, I wouldn't get the Amplify. I would probably go with the best value bow of the year, which I chose already, was the Bear Archery Paradigm. I would definitely consider that bow. On Bear's website, you can get it. You can take 20% off. BHP 2024 is the code. And they'll give you 20% off that bow. So it's a steal, and that's why I said that. Or any of their bows that they sell online, the Adapt Plus, the G3. I would just recommend going that route because you're going to save a lot of money. If you're not going to be spending a ton, right? If you're not going to go to the next level and spend over $1,000, then I would definitely just do it the way I just said it because you're going to save a lot more money. There's nothing wrong with the Amplify in that sense, but I do like the Bears better in that sense. Bill, how you doing, brother? Jameson, what are you going to go shoot? What are you thinking about? Don't forget the Expedition giveaway's coming up, and you have a lot of entries already. Actually, we're going to play the numbers game this weekend, and every time someone buys a number, they're going to get one spot, of course, but if you hit the colored things underneath, you're going to get a lot more spots. So it's kind of like a good deal. So we're going to do that coming up. It's going to be fun. I've never had any issues, Mike, with Bear, so I don't know. I mean, it depends what he wants to spend. Like I said, if you're talking about cost and benefit, I mean, I don't know you could beat a Bear in cost benefit, in my opinion, but I don't know. I think, I mean, we're not talking about like, when you say that though, we're not talking about like you're getting the deadlock technology here. It's not like we're saying, hey, you're giving up a Bowtech Commander, which is like 1050. Talk about amplifying. So I don't know. The Vast, I don't know about the Vast. I wouldn't go Vast necessarily. So I can see why you probably had that issue. The Vast is like very low end for them, and it's like a box store, 100% box store bow. The Paradigm's not like that. That would be a couple steps above the Vast for sure. But I don't know about the Vast. You know what I mean? Like that lower portion. I don't know. Well, that's a whole different deal, Mike. Revolt X80 is a nice bow. That's like top notch. Okay, so Jameson, there's a huge difference between that Torx and the Alpha X. So just so you know, just want to make you aware of that because you might not want to waste your time. Just shoot the Alpha X and you're gonna know because that Torx is a whole different type of bow. Ethos is cool. Phase 4 is cool. What's up, White River? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good. I got a lot more controversial comments coming out soon, so you'll be able to rip on me or agree either way. You're gonna love them. Yeah, with that Vast though, Mike, I'm not surprised by that. Not at all. So that's not really. I would say that's more like an entry level. Very very entry. Yeah, Mike, Bear did put out a bow called the Persist. It's a great bow. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the problem they run into is they're competing versus the best of the best in that category and that price. So that's an issue for them. Good day from Australia. How are you? You guys hunt kangaroos in Australia? I'm assuming no, but I don't know. You guys might have so many of them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's what I was just talking about, Jason, earlier in the show. I was thinking about buying a target bow, but I have to decide which bow to buy because I do want to kind of learn the target stuff. I think it'd be fun and try to mess around. Something to do as well, for indoor stuff to mess around locally. But I don't know which one I want. That's the issue. I have to buy it, so because companies don't really help us with that because it doesn't make sense for them. We're not going to give them a lot of exposure for it. I mean, I could. I just don't know. I don't know if you guys are going to buy target bow based on what I say. I don't use shoot target. But we'll see. SS34 is great. Archie Gnome. The title I was looking at, and then the Hoyt one. Those are the two kind of I've been really eyeing. And then maybe I was thinking about the 36 from Prime, but I think I could actually get that from Prime for free as a loaner for a couple months, which might be a good idea because at least I could play around. But I don't know, is that bow like the RBX 36? Is that considered like a target bow? Because I mean they have it as a target bow, but is it really a target bow? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I plan to ask them that when they come here. Yeah, the Hoyt's awesome, Daniel. No, I don't think so either, Notch. If you're talking about Bear, I don't think they sell a lot of the flagship side of it. Hamsky Rest, nice. Tight spot. Nice job, Jordan. That's cool. Yep, so you can't get the kangaroos. Elite Envision. Yeah, it's a couple years old. I wouldn't say it's that old, Tim, but it's older. I get the Ethos if you're going to buy an Elite now. I wouldn't waste the money on that one. I would just go straight to Ethos. Yes, I agree. Archie Gnome. Yeah. Yeah, all that money they make is based on that middle ground for sure. They're still going to make a Pro Bow though, even next year. I did have that conversation. So they must be selling some. I don't know how many, but probably not a ton. But it doesn't hurt to have one in the category if you can afford to do it if you're them, right? I mean, it seems like you'd want to have one there. So, crap. I gotta go, guys. We'll talk soon. I gotta go pick up my son, so we'll talk soon, okay? Trying Trying to think of anything. Oh, we'll play the numbers game coming up on both YouTube and on TikTok coming up. So I love the Alpha X, James. I got it right here. I'm setting one up myself. It's over there. All right. See you, YouTube. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for stopping in. All right. See you guys.